too much. I think we're like in a simulation.
Okay. Listen, I go.
It's not real.
Do you remember that? The statue, Rodin's the thinker. You know? Yeah? Does this look familiar? Yeah. Now you all do.
But he continues pointing at the corner of the room as if he sees something. The mother continues telling him that there is nothing there, but when she throws a blanket in that direction, she is caught off guard when it lands on something invisible.
What the heck is going on here?
What color is the yield sign?
Yellow.
Okay, what color writing?
Black.
And what shape?
Diamond.
Diamond. I like the diamond. I remember yellow with black writing diamond. Do you remember Shaq playing a genie in a movie?
Yeah.
Kazam, is that what it's called? Do you remember Sinbad playing a genie in a movie?
This was the first Mandela effect I ever had.
Oh, really?
Yeah. On the City. Damn it.
What did you just say it was called?
Sex in the City. On the City.
Sex in the City.
The On the City's
said
freaking
on
me
the
out.
But many people call all under the country.
Okay.
So it's kind of yes and no.
Kind of yes and no.
Yes,
Because Will Ferrell did the thinker and then he did the stinker.
Oh, did he? I don't
Is it cornucopia?
You did the Publisher Clearinghouse?
That's what I'm looking for. He's never done it.
Really?
There it is. The one that started it. Or the one that had it blow up. This is the ridiculous, massive collection of Mandela effects. For me, myself, not 100%ers for all of them, by any means. Probably got a good 10 to 100%ers. And a lot of these, even if I'm not 100%, I'm like, well, it does look different, or it does seem strange. And some of them I do think, hey, maybe that one could be people misremembering, but it also could be them experiencing it in another timeline that I didn't experience it in. I mean, it's that simple. Even if I think that's, you know, that's a little bit, that blood red stripe there is on the bottom.
Then in 2016, the earth shifted.
I'm not reading much business today. I got a whole sheet of paper full of Mandela effects, and the way I'm going to ask them, like, ones I forgot about. We don't really talk about and stuff. But I'm not going to get no customers today. Whew. All right, I need a little break from all the stocking I'm doing. You guys know who Ed McMahon is?
Yes.
What's he famous for?
Ed McMahon was on the Tonight Show.
He was Johnny Carson's sidekick.
Johnny Carson's
Although he
sidekick.
was the Budweiser lead for
We
what,
don't
20 years?
We don't talk about Budweiser here.
No, I know that, but he was
Bud Light is what I'm talking about. Just saying, we don't sell it. Get over it. All right, we needed room for the microbrews, and nobody was buying it, and now so whatever. Not going there. What else is he famous for?
Let's see.
I don't know.
God, you guys
What
are
was
the
that?
right age too. Ed McMahon. What's he famous for?
Was he in the military?
I don't know. Come on, you got this. Here it comes. I can see it. It's coming. Yeah. What did he do? Did he mail something to you? God, I hate giving clues. I freaking hate giving clues.
Clearinghouse.
Well, that's it. I didn't give you a clue to that. It was Publishers Clearinghouse. Yeah. Do you know what's really weird? He's never done it.
He's never registered?
He's never done Publishers Clearinghouse. He never came near house with balloons. Why? I know he never came to our house with balloons. He's never gone to anybody's house with balloons from Publishers Clearinghouse. He's never mailed you anything in the mail with his face in the corner. You could be the next $1 million winner. It's never happened.
Never happens. And I would love to meet somebody that it really did happen.
Yeah, it didn't happen. That was a major scam. Hey, what can I get you, bud? You remember the guy named George Burns?
George Burns?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, with a cigar.
And his
George
wife.
Burns?
George Burns and his wife.
Mrs. Burns.
Mrs. Burns.
No,
very
it
good.
was,
George Burns' wife.
Mrs. Burns.
Her name was Gracie.
Gracie.
Do you remember how they ended their show?
No.
They would end their show.
Can I?
You're on it. You're on it.
I'm on it.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night. He'd say good night, Gracie, and she would say, really? Damn.
Boy, I don't remember that one.
She would say good night, Gracie. You guys don't remember that?
But when did she say?
Well, actually, it's never happened. That's why I was going there. But if you don't remember that, everybody else seems to remember it. All right, let me get back to work. Do one of my personal favorites. What color is a yield sign? Yellow. What color writing?
Black.
What shape?
Triangle. Diamond.
You didn't answer for anything. Would you like to answer? And you can have all different answers, and you'd probably closer to right. What color is a yield?
Stop sign's an octagon.
What color? Stop sign's an octagon. What color is a yield sign?
Yellow.
Okay. What color writing?
Black.
And what shape?
Diamond.
Diamond. I like the diamond. I remember yellow with black writing diamond. It's always been red and white with red whiting. And it's a triangle on top of that. It
is!
But
That's kind of like
always,
the same thing that goes on the back of a farm equipment.
Yeah, I guess, actually, I've seen that. Yeah, except without the writing. It's just that kind of symbol. Yeah, interesting, yeah. I guess what I'm saying to all my friends out there in Mandela effect land, that's what this is called, the Mandela effect. Changes in history that don't really make any sense to me. I always thought it was an age thing, but it's not. We just all have dementia or what's that, Alzheimer's, I guess. What's that? I think that's what we all, that's what it is. It's not Alzheimer's, your consciousness is shifting into another timeline. No big,
There you go.
no
There
big
you go.
deal.
I like
I'd rather have that than Alzheimer's, right?
Right. There you go.
What'd you say?
That's right.
You know, night vision now, it's green. Yep. But in the Vietnam War, the night vision goggles that they were issued were red light.
Okay.
Multiple people in the U.S. military that were using them were seeing what they were reporting as flying demons.
Ooh, stop.
And so there's an instance where they're flying these helicopters in Vietnam. It was a safe zone, no hostility. And then the gunner in the back started shooting. And the pilot's like, what are you shooting at? This guy, he was like panicked.
Yeah.
He's like, the demon. Apparently this giant winged demon creature was like flying at him. And then people on the ground in the jungles that were using it, they were also seeing like these demonic, freaky looking creatures. And so the military banned those night vision goggles.
What?
And they replaced them with green light. Apparently a lot of these dudes, they were shook to the
Yeah,
core of
I
everything
mean-
that they saw with these goggles on.
Did the bullets work?
That was
I
my
thought it was just
follow-up.
prayer.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've looked into it a little bit because I heard the same thing. They were putting stuff inside the goggles. The
They were
chemical was
tripping.
literally leaking. So they were literally tripping
Oh,
or
like,
Like it was a hallucinogenic drug.
Okay, I want to do this right now. Pikachu does not have the tip of the tail that's black anymore. And ever since I've been looking at it, it's been all yellow. Now, if you look at the bottom of the tail, right by his ass, he's got a little dark brown spot there that was not there. I mean, I'm looking at it. I'm looking for it. look, I'm looking at it. It's all yellow now. There's this little brown spot.
This is the one thing that tipped me over to believing the flat Earth. This guy was talking about emergency landings. He was saying that one time this Asian lady was coming from Asia, I think Taiwan or somewhere, flying to LAX, and she was pregnant, but she was lying about how far along she was. So she got on the plane anyway, and then she started giving birth on the plane. So they had to make an emergency landing from Asia to Alaska. And if you pay attention to where Alaska is on the globe, that is not an emergency landing. And then his roommate was like, what's going on? He said, man, I can't figure out how this is emergency landing. Then he pulled up a scientific, real flat earth map from 1800. The guy was like, what is flat earth map? He said, the United Nations logo. They use it. They thrown it in our face. The map that we use is wrong. It's different. They changed it. This is the actual map. And you can look up in the encyclopedias. You can go and check one out.
I have questions. How many people were in the car when JFK was assassinated?
His wife, the driver. You've got one of his ministers was there, her secretaries. Wasn't there a senator and his wife? He's in the next car.
Five? You guys guessing? All right, what do you got? Four, six. I studied in the 80s. There was 4. Now there is 6.
It was 4 dollars.
I don't know how else to put it. What color is the yield sign? Yellow, red. Yeah, we're in his timeline. We are in his reality. Yeah, I know. It's red and white. What color writing is on that?
White.
That's what I always used to say. For years. I'm completely Mandela affected. You've heard of it?
Yes.
I'm totally Mandela affected, and for about 2 or 3 years now, I've been telling people it's white. It's red with white writing. It's not. How do I look at something when I'm looking for a change, and then totally say it wrong as I'm looking at it? I mean,
Is it black writing?
no, it's red. Red. It's red. Well, all right, fine. I can get them. TV show with the 4 girls running around New York City is called
Sex and the City.
Sex what?
Sex in the City.
In the City.
In the City.
Go ahead.
Sex in the City.
Sex.
Sex and the City.
Sex and the City.
It is, and listen, now we're in their reality.
I would have bet money on this Sex and the City.
I thought that too.
Curious George have a tail?
I feel like you should.
I feel like you should, right?
He's a monkey.
He's a monkey.
He's a chimpanzee, which does not have tails.
Okay, he does not have a tail in this reality. A lot of people remember tails.
I think I remember tails too.
Just, you're going to soon. You're going to watch yourself on one, right? It's going to be on Scarb Performance. That's the name. I mean, my channel is Suso, but I just don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm burnt out, man. It's 7 years, and I'm like, whatever. Shit changes. Get over it. I don't know what else to think about it. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't want to get copyright striked. Do you know who Ed McMahon is?
Yes.
Can you name some things he's famous for?
He was on Johnny Carson.
He's Johnny Carson's sidekick.
Yes. He did the Publisher Clearinghouse.
That's what I'm looking for. He's never done it.
Really?
How's that possible when everybody remembers him doing it and he's never done it? Pretty cool. Thank you. On Scarb Performance channel last night, Saturday night, and my name is Suso, and the host was calling me Susso, and I said, oh no, I'm not sus, okay? No, I'm not sus. So we got right into Dr. Seuss. How do you spell Dr. Seuss?
I would say
It's S-U.
S-U-E, S-U-E, okay. S-U-E-S-S. It's S-E-U-S-S. And that is bothering people.
I don't like that.
That's funny because Fizzy Pop also did not like it. She's one of the co-hosts on that show. That was freaking her out.
No, there's no way.
And I brought it up. I said, you know, this one I heard about 2-3 years ago, and I can't believe these people on this channel that do Mandela effect stuff they had no clue.
Busy you. I didn't blame you for a second.
Childhood run.
Childhood ruined. Yeah. As soon as I shut the phone off, I'll figure out another one. I got thousands. I could never just come up with them. There's Mickey Mouse wears suspenders.
He's got pants with no suspenders.
He does. He just very good. He just does have buttons. There you go. Yeah.
He doesn't have suspenders?
No. Well, no.
I've seen a cartoon where he's like playing with
Could be. Was it a black and white one? Because if it was, it might have been Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, Steamboat Willie has
So that's possible. No, everything. Do you remember? I remembered how I wanted to ask somebody. Can you spell dilemma? You guys are too young. You're all going to get it right.
Dilemma?
Yeah.
DILEMMA.
MMA is what I'm looking for. Is it MMA? I remember MNA. Thousands of people remember MNA, but it is MMA now. Because we always used to walk around going dilemma. I don't think you guys will know this. Hey, do you know what George Burns is? Do you know who George Burns is?
I don't.
Do you remember? You don't know? You don't know who George Burns was?
I do.
Scarb?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
It was a TV show. Him and his wife. His wife's name was Gracie. Gracie. So you know, if you're not going to get that much, you're not going to remember the question. The question would have been, how did they end their show when they did the show together?
Yeah.
Like he would say goodnight, Gracie,
Yeah, right.
and then she would say what?
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Yes.
That's actually never happened, but a lot of people remember that.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I know.
How many people were in the car when JFK was assassinated?
You would. Wait, how many?
If you saw him, you would. How many?
Ask him.
How many people were in the car when JFK was assassinated?
Driver and his wife. The driver.
So 3. You're saying 3?
Yeah. 3?
It's actually 6 now.
Oh.
I thought it was 2.
I would have said 4, but
Yeah.
I studied it. It was 4. Now there's 6. I don't know. I can't explain it.
Really?
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
What else I got there?
He's looking up Ed McMahon now.
And the first thing that came up was Ed McMahon, Mandela effect.
Yeah, it was.
Because everybody, nobody can believe it. Absolutely clear yesterday. 10 degrees now at 11 o'clock. February 27th, 2024. I'll be doing this most of the day.
When I was much younger, I remember very vividly in one of my birthdays, I got this headphone as a gift. And it was something that changed my life forever. From that day on, I found myself using that headphone all the time, listening to all types of music. And I guess that this is something that happens to most people when they first get their hands on a headphone. There's nothing like coming back from school or from work and just putting on your headphones and relaxing for a few minutes. And even though I would like to think that there's nothing mysterious or strange about the music world, it's quite the opposite when it comes to rock and roll. For instance, you're probably already aware that many rock and roll bands used to hide secret messages within their songs using reverse speech. Bands like the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Queen, Pink Floyd, the Rolling Stones, and the list goes on. In one specific song from the band The Beatles, you can actually hear sinister phrases being said in reverse speech. Check this out. No one knows to this day if there was something sinister about this hidden message or if it was just coincidence. In one of Nirvana's song, Smells Like Teen Spirit, if you actually play it in reverse, you'll hear several types of hidden messages. No one knows if these are indeed sinister hidden messages or just a coincidence. But the thing is, if you start looking around, things will get stranger and stranger. And it's sort of what happened recently with a specific video from the band Rammstein. Now, the band Rammstein was first founded in Berlin in 1994 by Richard Krusp on lead guitar and Christoph Schneider on drums. Other members joined the band later, and their first album to hit the top 10 and achieve significant success was their second album, titled Sehnsucht, released in 1997. Now, the reason I'm talking about Rammstein is mostly because there was a specific video that started going viral on social media, and many people were talking about it and how strange it was. It was first uploaded by Contacto OVNI 1 on Instagram, and this is the video that I'm talking about.
¿Lo viste? Te lo regreso. Ojos de reptil, cabrón, en un concierto en vivo. Reptiliano, el secreto. De nuevo. Ahí está de nuevo. Va de nuevo. Ojos normales. Ojos de reptil, caramba.
Did you see that? Till Lindemann, the band's lead singer, seems to shapeshift his eyes somehow instantly into a reptilian form. When I first saw this video, I thought it could be fake, meaning that Contacto OVNI on Instagram maybe edited the video through CGI or video effects. And this is when I went over to YouTube and found the original live concert that happened in Paris in 2012. And when I watched the original video, then things took a very strange turn. Take a look yourself.
Gefährlich ist, wer Schmerzen kennt. Vom Feuer, das den Geist verbrennt. Bang, bang. Gefährlich, das gebrannte Kind.
At 30 minutes and 22 seconds in the original live concert, Till Lindeman's eyes shapeshift into something else entirely. And if we replay and slow-mo the video and watch closely, you can actually see the details of what looks like a reptile type of eye. What the heck is going on here? And what's even creepier is that just moments before and after, his eyes look completely normal. It's as if whatever happened in seconds, and most people did not realize this. After the video was published on Instagram, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and internet users were sort of divided. Some internet users stated that this is possibly a special type of contact lens, or maybe even a collage of different shows, or even maybe a post edit. But it seems that most internet users were not convinced about it. Some debate that there are no special contact lenses that are capable of changing that fast. Others even debated that if this is indeed special effects or contact lenses, then why only happen during 2 seconds in the entire live concert? Now, even though Rammstein is known for its very good live performances and special effects, most internet users do have a valid point. Why happen that fast during the entire live concert so that most people wouldn't even notice it at all?
they do this to close the block, put more snow down, have horses jumping ramps. People are jumping ramps off of horses and stuff. Neat day. Do you remember Shaq playing a genie in a movie?
Yeah.
Kazam, is that what it's called? Do you remember Sinbad playing a genie in a movie?
This was the first Mandela effect I ever had.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Shazam?
Yeah. Well, I thought there was a movie called Shazam with Sinbad.
Yeah.
But that never
Doesn't
happened.
exist. Right. That's why I went with the other one first. Kind of throw you off. I don't know. I think of my list. The Monopoly Man. Does he wear glasses, a monocle, or nothing at all?
I always thought it was a monocle, but it's not. It's
Right.
nothing at all, right?
It's nothing at all. But does the, I know the peanut guy has a monocle. Does the Pringles guy have a monocle?
No, it's a mustache.
Everybody goes with that too. I actually remember him having a monocle, and it would fall off in the commercial and wrap around the eye in Pringles. That's how I remember it, because I remember that part of it. God, what else I got? I got millions. There you go. Thank you.
There's a cornucopia. Does it have a cornucopia? Or is it just fruit?
I think it's just fruit.
I thought it had that too. I thought it had a cornucopia. Yeah.
Sure, it had a cornucopia. It does not. It does not. So what are we doing about the Mandela effect? You just saw it and blew it off? What do I mean? You saw physical reality change, or you just figured I misremembered?
Yeah, I figured I'm a flawed human.
Well,
Wow.
if I start to think about it too much, I think we're like in a simulation.
Okay. Listen,
It's not real.
I'm big into simulation theory. I think that's probably, it answers all the...
Simulation, that's what I do.
You work in simulation? Pose for me like Rodin's Thinker. Rodin's Thinker, the statue. You're familiar with it? Okay, all right. I'll take that. Rodin's Thinker. How does the pose go? Where's he put his fist? Rodin's Thinker. The thinker. That's how he thinks? Okay, because this is how it is, but this is how a lot of people remember it.
No, it's this.
That is what it is now. I'm gonna get copyright striked. I gotta go. Can you pose for me like Rodin's The Thinker? Can you pose for me like Rodin's The Thinker? The one's on his. So are you on his chin, or are you on your cheek?
I'm not sure, but I know it's something like this. because Will Ferrell did The Thinker, and then he did The Stinker.
Oh, did he? I don't remember that. Okay. A lot of people remember it like this.
Oh, it could be on his head. I mean, that would make sense too.
It's the thinker.
I think it is his head. Oh shit, it is. I think it is his head. On his knee, he's in deep thought.
Wow. I just totally shifted you into another timeline.
Yeah.
But in this one,
Why would it be here?
the Earth is not a ball in this one.
That's the dumper.
It's right here. Yeah, that's the stinker.
Can you pose for me like Rodin's Thinker, the statue? Do you remember that? The statue, Rodin's The Thinker. There you go. Yeah?
One finger or the...
Does this look familiar?
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
So now you're all doing it. But everybody's doing it this way first. But this is the way it is, actually.
Oh, really?
It's a Mandela effect. Have you heard of it?
Sure. Yeah.
Have you heard of the Mandela effect? Well, this is one of the Mandela effects. Everybody remembers it like this, but it's actually like this. It is on the chin. And I'm surprised that that's how you guys... Well, give me your camera. I'll take a picture. One that I heard about 3 years ago, but people are yelling at me like, wow, we never heard of that. It's really weird. Dr. Seuss, how do you spell it?
S-U-E-S-S.
S-U-E-S-S is how 50% of the people remember it. It's S-E-U-S-S. The Monopoly Man, does he wear a monocle, glasses, or nothing at all?
What guy?
The Monopoly Man.
Monocle glass.
Monocle. Yeah. He's never worn a monocle in this reality. Yeah.
Right.
You know the York peppermint patty. Blank the sensation. What's the commercial? Blank the sensation.
Winter. Cool. Winter. No, it's cool. Winter something. Breath.
Experience.
I believe it's get the sensation now.
What is it?
I think it's get the sensation. I thought it was feel the sensation.
Feel it. I think it was feel.
I got another one that's kind of similar to that.
This is like Jeopardy all over again.
Look at all these. Jeopardy. That reminds me. Look at the list that I got here. Jeopardy. Okay. So you remember Jeopardy. Okay. What's the host's name?
Alex Trebek.
Alex Trebek. Not Alec Trebek.
Oh, it's Alex.
Alex. I don't even know which one it is anymore. I just know it's one of the.
Ken Jennings.
Ken Jennings.
That's his name?
Yeah, because Alec passed away.
Oh, okay. You're talking about a different host. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not that savvy in the TV. Can you spell Skechers as in the shoe?
S-K-E-T-C-H-E-R-S.
Would you agree with that?
No T. C-H-E-R-S.
There's no T in this reality. I don't know. Blank on the wall. Mirror on the wall. What's the rest? Who's the fairest of them all? It's actually magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all? Now, anyway, you're not wrong. Your memories are real. Can you spell dilemma?
D-I-L-E-M-M-A.
MMA. A lot of people remember MNA. But it is MMA. Here in this reality.
We should do Marco Polo. What's your name?
Anthony.
Anthony? Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Steve.
Debbie. Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Do you know one more? Do you know who? Even though I got this big sheet over here, I gotta kind of pay attention in the bar. It's not that. Do you know who Ed McMahon is?
Yes.
He's a sidekick of Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson's sidekick. What else did he do? Anything famous?
Yeah, the
There it
TV
is.
show.
Okay. Going Star Search on me, aren't you?
Yeah.
Anything else? Super famous for it, maybe. I don't know.
Commercial for what product?
See, if I give you a hint, it's just gonna. Depends. He said depends. It's actually depend.
Oh, really?
The product depends. It's not depends. It's depend. Boy, I'm gonna have to write that one on my list. I don't have that on my list. You could be the next winner.
Okay.
You could be the next winner.
Right.
Okay. No, a lot of people remember Ed McMahon doing Publishers Clearinghouse, but he's never done it.
No.
He's never done it. Let me. From Finland, nice. Have you ever heard of the Mandela effect?
What?
The Mandela effect?
No.
Okay, just wondering. That's all. That's all I got. If you never heard of it, that's all. Mandela, as in Nelson Mandela.
Yeah, Mandela.
Mandela effect.
No, I never heard about it.
Okay, it would be too hard for me to explain. So I do have Finland. Is Holland a country?
Holland is a country. No, it's actually Netherlands, but they also call themselves it's Holland.
But it's inside the Netherlands.
It is inside of
which
the
is
country.
also a country.
It is part of the country. Netherlands, and then there's some others, but many people call Holland as a country.
Okay.
So it's kind of yes and no.
Kind of yes and no.
That's
All right.
the true answer.
All right. For me, it was always just a country, but that, you know, I don't pay attention to whatever. Thank you.
Any other questions?
What color is a yield sign in America?
That's red and blue.
Red and white. Red and white. That was a translation thing. Yeah, I don't.
But what's the color in Europe?
It's called give way, right? Is that
No, it doesn't actually say anything on it. It's yellow and red.
It is yellow and red?
Yes, that's what it is.
Interesting.
What's yellow?
Okay. All right. Okay. Any other questions I have for somebody out of the country? I'm sure there's plenty of them.
Okay.
Thank you, though. I keep thinking of it. Yeah. I was just going to ask a question, just a simple question in my head, because I'm all in my head, and all of a sudden, just started. All right. Should I run? No, don't run. Not a good idea. It's up. This is me not doing this anymore. I'm telling you. If I do it, it'll be once a month instead of once a week. That's all.
Is it junkie for trivia?
Does Curious George have a tail?
No. Yes.
Does Mickey Mouse wear suspenders?
Yes. Yes. No.
No.
What color is a yield sign?
Yellow.
What color writing?
Black.
What shape?
Hexagon.
Upside down triangle.
Hexagon.
Wait, triangle.
It's an upside down triangle.
Okay.
I love the upside down thing. Yeah, and there you said yellow, right?
And white.
Yellow and white. Yellow. I remember yellow and black.
Yellow and
Diamond.
black. Where's
Stop
the
sign's white.
Where's the white?
I'm always right. I
Bro-
don't listen to speed signs anyway.
But yield signs are red and white with red writing.
Oh man.
Curious George does not have a tail. Mickey Mouse does not wear suspenders, but he does have the buttons.
I was like,
How many people were in the?
So does nipples.
Well, I'm sorry, I missed that. so Jesus. How many people were in the car when JFK was assassinated?
5. Did I get it?
6.
It is 6 in this reality. I studied it. It used to be 4. The TV show with the 4 girls running around New York City is called.
What was it?
TV show with 4 girls running around New York City. Why are you pointing at him? Like he watches it?
He's fucking from Jersey. He should know this shit.
I don't know.
What, Jersey? What would that have to do with? I mean, running around New York because it's close.
Close enough.
It was called Sex something.
On the city. Damn it.
What did you just say it was called?
Sex in the City? On the City?
Sex in the City.
The On the City's
said
freaking
on
me
the
out.
city.
A lot of people say On the City. Most people say In the City. It's actually Sex
And the City.
and the City.
Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is me not doing. This is me not to give you another one. This is me not doing this anymore. Yesterday, I actually went around asking people these questions without the camera. It was killing me. Okay.
Tell me. Okay, come on.
You want more? You want more? Do you know who Ed McMahon is? The co-host for Johnny Carson. Do you know that guy? Okay. Thousands and thousands. Can you spell dilemma?
TILLEMA.
EMA?
Dill pickle lemma.
Most people remember MNA. It's actually MMA.
Did I say?
I'll be right back. What's the name of the bear that puts out forest fires?
Smokey.
What's
I got one.
What's his name?
Smokey the Bear. Did I get that wrong? I swear.
It's actually Smokey Bear. It's not your fault. You're in a different timeline. It's not your fault.
Close. Okay.
It's like this world's evil, the one we're in. I don't know.
I suck at trivia, but I want to not.
It's not you. A lot of the things you're answering is the way I used to answer them.
Okay, well, they're not still not right.
Gosh darn it. I got so many, and some of them I don't even know how to word. There was a cup with noodles in it. What's it called?
Cup noodles?
It's actually cup noodles.
Are you kidding?
There's no of anymore. Used to be. Weird, I know.
At first, he doesn't know whether to grab his baby sister, but he runs out of the room by himself, screaming for his mother. The mother quickly runs into the room, grabbing the baby in her arms and swatting at the air with an umbrella, screaming to leave their family alone, as if she knows there's something present. Another instance with the same family, the boy and his mother are playing a game when something terrifying happens. The game slides off of the table on its own, and the boy begins to panic. The mother tries to assure him that there is nothing there, and he is panicking for no reason. But he continues pointing at the corner of the room as if he sees something. The mother continues telling him that there is nothing there, but when she throws a blanket in that direction, she is caught off guard when it lands on something invisible. Whatever the blanket landed on continued to move on its own. In this instance, the mother comes in the room telling the boy to hurry up and get off his game because he has school in the morning. When she exits the room, the boy continues playing, but a black dark figure appears to stand up out of nowhere in the room, caught in the reflection of the window. Once the boy realizes he is not in the room alone, he panics and screams and exits the room quickly. So what do you think is happening here? Is there a strange entity harassing this family? Or do you think that it's targeting the boy, as he seems to be the main one witnessing most of these events?
Too much. I think we're like in a simulation.
Okay. Listen,
It's not real.
I'm big into simulation theory. I think that's probably, it answers all the...
Simulation, that's what I do.
You work in simulation? What kind of simulation? Oh, okay. Sorry. Medical simulation. So where's the heart located?
Left side of the chest.
Left side of the chest, because it's actually here now.
Yeah.
But you're going to say, yeah, to the left. It's in the center, but to the left.
Yes.
The liver. Is that right? Yeah, the liver. Well, I remember. See, that I'm not going to be able to answer this question with that one. It actually moved and is bigger. I don't know how to word that. The kidneys, are they the same size? Are they equal to each other, or is one bigger than the other?
Bilateral.
That's not where they're at anymore, by the way. You're a nurse. they're not there anymore. And another check. You go check online where the kidneys are. You'd think it's be a kidney punch. This is guys. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. You go ahead and look that up. That'll freak you out. See you. Good night. I worked the burlesque show, so I didn't get to take many sample shots of that, and I didn't get to see the ski joring because I was sleeping before work. So I get to see some of the cleanup.